Cyril is very worried. As managing director, he needs to urgently understand the financial situation of Real Music Ltd. Luckily, Maria's aunt, who works as an auditor, promised to help him. They draw up a balance sheet together. First, they list all assets of Real Music Ltd. Here you can see the company's means. These include fixed assets, such as the studio with all equipment, and the company car. However, they also list current assets, cash and cash equivalents, and inventories of the company, as well as the claims, i.e., outstanding funds for services rendered. After that, they list the liabilities. This shows what debts and equity the company has. They distinguish between borrowed capital, share capital, and legal reserves. Under borrowed capital, they list Real Music Ltd's liabilities, which include invoices to be paid. Under share capital, they list the share capital with which the Ltd has been established. The legal reserves are also recorded here. The balance sheet now looks as follows. The fixed assets are 60, the current assets 10. The borrowed capital amounts to 80, the share capital to 100. The legal reserves are 20. This results in a loss carry forward of 130.
Bei einer Aktiengesellschaft müssen die
In the case of a company limited by shares, the assets must always be higher than the borrowed capital. If the assets are lower than the borrowed capital, there is over-indebtedness. In this situation, it would be first necessary to examine whether financial restructuring measures are possible. For example, whether, in the case of borrowed capital, there is a loan from a shareholder who can be persuaded to waive this loan. If the reorganization of the company, limited by shares, is not possible, the board of directors must act. In other words, it must ultimately turn over the balance sheet and declare bankruptcy.
Und die Aktiengesellschaft geht in Konkurs.